The Uruks of Isengard defend their homeland, the Orthanc, where they were birthed by Lord Saruman. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Day siege battle for you today. And yes, the Uruks are here defending their home against the evil men of Rohan and the elves of Imladris here. So we do have another siege of Isengard. It's been a hot minute since we've actually checked out this map, and it is awesome to see it in action once again. We already have Rohan landing on the walls. There's some Erling retainers over here, and they are already clashing with some Dunland troops here. So we actually do have Dunland as well here, fighting alongside their Uruk allies. So yes, Dunland here with the Dunherd Chosen. They're trying to chop down as many of these Erling retainers as possible. But obviously they're very vulnerable to archer fire being a shock infantry unit as well. They do need to be careful. Already starting to lose decisively apparently because of that archer fire. It's kind of nuts actually, they've barely been in a fight. But yes, we are back in Middle-earth with some more Lord of the Rings action for you today, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. It's certainly an action-packed siege battle and does have a very cool last stand, that is for sure. So do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, and I hope you guys do thoroughly enjoy it. Make sure you get your snacks, make sure you get your drinks, and prepare for some Middle-earth bloodshed. Yes, these retainers aren't the greatest of infantry, but they seem to be able to overwhelm these Bloodsworn at the moment, and also Dunherd Chosen getting focused down by the Yeoman of the Mark. I mean, I don't think they're going to be, I think it's like just called like Dunherd, yeah, Dunherd Swords. These guys are definitely going to probably have to elevate these retainers. At least I'd have thought so, but maybe not now. I think they're getting shot again by Archfire. Battle away, boys! Problem for Rohan is certainly going to be the Uruk infantry. If they're landing on any walls with Uruk infantry, that is just going to get chewed up, because the Uruks just have significantly better infantry. They really do. But yeah, the Rohan and the elves are attacking on like 4 multiple sides. There's another one over here, a Rohan army. There's also one over here as well landing. This one has got things like axe thanes coming up. So we're going to try to do some damage. This Uruk infantry in here, waiting to do, well, I guess it's sort of engaging these with the attack order, really. And then the Uruks just all like just charge in and go after that man flesh. And then over on this side here, we do have the elves are landing. So we have Imladris here as well, supporting their Rohan allies. I guess it's supposed to represent like the Lothlorien like elves instead. So like they've won at Helm's Deep, and now Rohan and the elves are here to try and conquer Isengard. These archers on the wall are going to be a real pain for the Uruks. I mean, these guys are just going to be able to shoot quite away and hit like any vulnerable troops, whether it's pikes, archers, generals. There's also grenadiers back here. These grenadiers obviously very key unit to have. So see how they do. But yeah, as you can see here, crossbows. Oh boy, actually already hitting these elves a little bit, doing a pretty decent job. I mean, these Noldorian swords, they're just gonna hang out up there. It seems to just wait patiently. But anyway, we'll go back over to this side here, where we do have, it looks like Erling men at arms, a spear variant of the Erling retainer now landing on the wall. They're engaged against archers, elder archers up here. I mean, elder archers aren't bad in melee, but they're not going to beat the spear, I don't think. Well, I don't know, maybe the Dunherd swords there. Get these, oh my gosh, you got these Blood Avengers up here. They need to get off the wall. They're getting focused down. I mean, they haven't lost a single man yet, but it's only a matter of time. This next volley might be the one that decides that. I think that volley just about missed. They'd be lucky there. They were lucky. But it's certainly looking really messy over here. I mean, Rohan and Dunland both losing men. Left, right, and center in this fight down here. It's just already covered in bodies. Is this like whole area? It's kind of nuts, actually. You just like imagine being like one of these men of Rohan, and you'd be like stepping on your own comrades. Same with Dunland, really. You'd be just stepping on your own comrades that are dying. You got Sword Thanes now landing. Not a great unit. They're worse than the early retainers. So don't think they're going to be the ones to break through if it's going to be anyone. I can hear what we've got here. Archers moving up. Enemies attacking the barricade? Oh, I think they're shooting at it with their artillery or something. Because the artillery here is actually getting sniped for Isengard. That is a bad sign to see. So both sides have an artillery piece. Onager over here. And I think they're in a battle to the death to see who can kill each other's Onager first. That could actually be huge because whoever wins and has the Onager, can then just shoot at each other's like armies, like their reserves, freely and at will. The rear lines are being attacked as well. We've got some Uruk-hai scouts over here. They're battling against early retainers. I think the raiders, sorry, not scouts, but you know what I mean. Got lots of retainers waiting patiently to land. It seems like we've got Uruk-hai infantry again already ready to go. Yeah, this back line, they just kind of stood there waiting. I think waiting for the right moment to land. There's plenty of Uruks here manning their walls, ready to defend their home. It's all they've ever known as a home. They're ready to go in. Yeah, as you can see, their raiders starting to lose. They are light melee infantry against heavy melee infantry. It's not going to be a good fight for them. Rohan has got a lot of cav though here. So yeah, if they can get their cav inside the walls, all these Knights of the Mark. We've also got some Elven cav here as well. If they can get this cav inside the walls, then they could like do some decent damage. But the only problem is there is only one way inside the settlement. It's through this gate here, which currently is being defended by pikes who are being focused down. So now we're going to see sword thanes going in. I thought they could just charge into the pikes. That'd be bold of them to even attempt that. Oh no, I think they're going to go in and just destroy the stakes. I think that's their plan. Which is a fair enough plan. It's a pretty decent plan. Guards the Golden Hall now landing on the wall. They're elite spear units, which also do look badass. I mean, you just see them as they land here. They look awesome. Yes, if you want to send in your own Dawnless Days, battles, or sieges, feel free to do so. The link to do so is my Discord. We have a whole channel there full of replays that one day I'll eventually get through them all. One day. But we have, yeah, that's the best place to send them in. I then will have a look. I can then have a look at them, review them, and then maybe, just maybe, you will get your replay onto the channel. I'm always happy to show for you guys this sort of like content. It really is fun to see what you guys are getting up to with some wacky battles, some interesting tactics. Sometimes there's some new revolutionary ones that I try myself. It's always fun to see what you guys get up to in the world of Total War. And if you don't want to send in your own replays, but you want to get involved in some battles, that's also great. Or just come along and chat. Come and chat with some fellow Total War fans. The spears here, they're going to kind of impress back. They're getting shot. They're getting shot by Elder Archers. Yes, it's Dawnless Archers here. They're trying to influence that fight. Honestly, we're just trying to take out these sword thanes over here. Just try and take them out. They're weak. Easy to take out. We've got Blood Avengers waiting at the bottom of the walls, I think, looking for the right opportunity to move up. The elves have attacked over here as well. Oh boy, and they're absolutely butchering these Uruk-hai raiders. And the pikes are here, but it doesn't seem like that's making much of a difference. You know that scene in like Helm's Deep when the elves just charge down into the pike wall at the Helm's Deep? This is what it reminds me of. It really does. We've got elves that have actually managed to get in amongst the crossbows. And this is shock infantry going up against crossbows. This is going to be brutal. It actually is. Jeez. We have got grenadiers as well moving as well. Looks like they're going to look for an opportunity to try and blow up some elves, which will always be a good opportunity. Noldorian swords coming down off the wall here. If they go into these Uruk-hai infantry, they could be in trouble. They could get like pincered by, well, pikes and all sorts. Looks like that's maybe what they're going to go after is the pikes here. They're chasing them. The pikes hopefully can turn on a dime and kind of protect themselves. They're going to really need to. Well, there's also a general here, White Storm. Maybe they'll go after him instead. I really don't know, but they need to stop that random Noldorian sword. It's just charging off on its own, doing stuff. But again, look at that. Look at the bodies. It's starting to mount up already. Like between like the two battle lines, where the pikes have just been cutting stuff down. The elves are losing, but so are the Uruks. So I don't know really if it's a win for the Uruks. It's not really a win for anyone. Everyone's losing apparently. That's how war is. War is hell. Got half-orc axes in here, which look really grotesque actually. Only a face a mother would love. But yeah, they're losing to Noldorian swords at the moment. And yeah, again, look at this. This Noldorian sword just kind of plowing on through the battle lines. It's actually going to get into the back of the Urukai infantry here, which is being pinned down by guards of Imladris. A really solid pike infantry unit, which doesn't have a pike out. So they've been caught out of phalanx formation. That's a bad sign. And I guess that's maybe why the Imladris player is getting his swords over there to try and do something about that. We do have the Cav though massing over on the side, which is a little bit concerning. And the Rohan has actually managed to push through the choke point here. Hold, men of Rohan, we have taken a bridgehead inside this damn city. Saruman's blood will soon be ours. And you can see we've got early men-at-arms coming. The Knights of the Mark behind. They're sending in the first wave of cavalry. You can see whether that works. Charging into the spear lines. That's not a good idea really for this Dunland player here. That's not going to achieve a lot. They're going to need this Dunland Captor over here to stop this Knights of the Mark. Which are... they're pulling through their own units actually. Which is... I was going to say, they're slowing down pretty quickly. They're kind of taking a few casualties here and there. But it looks like the walls are starting to fall a little bit. Though, I mean, these Blood Avengers up here are absolutely cutting through these early men-at-arms. And these guards of the Golden Hall, they're cutting through them. Oh, they need to make sure they don't pull through. Don't pull through, guys. You're winning so well in that fight. Don't go and throw it all away now. Oh, they lost a lot of Blood Avengers. Cav down here. We also have a general down in Dunland's general being thrown in trying to hold back this cavalry here. And you got these Dunherd archers up here. They're just desperately trying to fire down into like the gate, trying to hit anything. Just shoot them. Shoot all these guys. Fire at will. Hit anything. Cav is starting to die though, and the pikes are still alive, but they're about to get rear charged, I think. They're trying to deal with one Cav unit, and they get rear charged by another. Pretty rough. As you can see, the Rise of Rohan do their best. They're winning that fight very nicely. We've got Garrison the Hornburg in here with ammo, and they're being thrown into combat. Jeez. They're that low on men? There isn't really enough stuff really holding the Rohirrim back. They need more infantry and stuff over here. It's just the Cav at the moment holding it back. We have got some half-orc axes being sent over, so that might be good because they're a shock infantry and anti-Cav pretty good, and also anti-spear. They're going to need more than just this one raider here to hold back this whole gate load of spears and Cav. I can hear more and more Cav coming in. We've got Éomer in here now. Éomer has arrived. Who else have we got? More Riders of Rohan. I think you catch Éomer though. That would be huge. Kill a general off for Rohan. That would be a big win. It does seem like Rohan's starting to take the walls over here gradually as well. We've got half-orc spears, sorry, axes, being beaten back here by the Erling retainers. Just got to hold the wall. I mean, currently on the other side, I'm doing a pretty decent job. I'm holding back Rohan fairly well. I mean, got him boxed in on this wall, killing a fair amount of his axe stains. I think my raiders are starting to die, but I'm also killing more of his axe stains. Well, we've got retainers over there. Just trying to get my crossbows into the fight somehow because, well, that's like the main asset that I really have. These armor-piercing crossbows that can punch through armor. Yeah, the axe stains here, they're not an issue. To be honest, most of this infantry isn't an issue. If you can catch it, if it just lands and starts to fight your infantry on the walls, like the Uruks here, they just landed and just started fighting my Uruks. My Uruks will win this fight. The retainers are still landing bit by bit, but also they're just trash in comparison. We've got shock infantry moving up here. We've got some half-orc axes. They're going to go flank these, looks like, well, I say flank. Actually, the scouts are on this side as well. They've been split in two by these axe stains. There's still plenty of spears back here. Look at all these guards at the Golden Hall. We've got early men at arms. Just a lot of spears, actually. But they've, that's all they've got left. All their other swords and stuff committed. They are in. I am gradually sending more and more stuff back. And there have been some grenades thrown off. I did miss them, I think. They were using grenades on the elves over here, who are being beaten back now to the walls. You can see this here. We've got half-orc axes on the wall here. They're killing off archers. This is a huge win. Imladris here really starting to struggle. While his allies are breaking through this choke point here at the gate. Imladris getting forced back, and if quickly enough Imladris can be defeated, that whole Isengard army, what remains of it, can get over here to the gate. They might be able to turn this fight around in favor of the orcs. Well, not orcs, the Uruks of Isengard. The half-orcs here, they're about to get a rear charge in the back from the Knights of the Mark, and that'll be them dealt with, really. I mean, they're already losing. We've got Knights of House of Earl now appearing, just more and more cav being thrown in. We've got Theoden here as well. Well, the axes of the Blood Avengers in here still scything through these Guard of the Golden Hall. Men are starting to break, though. It's a bad sign. Dunland's still up here, still killing stuff. Dunland is kind of nearly out of men. He's held this front gate for a long, long time. He's bled Rohan dry of men. They're setting in their archers now. But these archers are pretty damn nice. Basically a hybrid unit. They are very effective. Also look pretty cool in their red uniforms. Don't know what these Dunherd archers are going to do, but I think maybe they were going to go down and try and help this choke point, but it is very much open now, as you can see here. And our allied general is dead. I think that's Dunland's. Yep, he's been teamed up by all these Rohan troops here. We also got a crossbow unit as well. It's just should have got on the wall. If you can get on the wall and then just start focusing down the cav, you can do a whole lot of damage. And then we've got White Stormers over here. They need to get on the wall because otherwise they're going to be teamed up on by the Rohirrim here, because that is a massive issue now for the defenders. Is that these cav units, you can actually run onto the walls with cav in this map. It's kind of insane. Don't know if I'm a big fan of it, but I don't know. Aemyr's pretty banged up though. There's a hope that we could kill Aemyr off. Berserkers down here fighting against Yeoman the Mark. I think they're going to win that fight pretty easily. Unless these early retainers get into their back, or even cav, that's the problem. White Storms look like they're going to maybe just try and back up onto the Berserkers, maybe protect them, I don't know. And then battle their ways onto the wall, back onto the wall. And that's the only relatively safe place. I mean, I don't know if it's a great charge the cav gets, but it's probably an okay charge. Fighting there, I can see the cavs moving in. Knights of the Mark, a healthy unit. They're going to go after these crossbows, I imagine. Hit them hard, boys, hit them hard. I mean, the Knights of the Mark there didn't even lose a man. You're going to try and countercharge? They are. Oh, I don't know if this was a smart idea by the general. Actually, maybe it was. He kind of probably caught some of the Rohirrim. But they're going to come charging in anyway to these crossbows. They don't give a damn. In they come. Knock them down, boys. Knock them down. And that crossbow unit's in a whole bit of trouble there. The problem is now this general's also chasing that unit, and all it takes is another like Rohan unit, and it's gonna just ram into the side of it. Here, I imagine we're gonna see the Knights of House of El just do exactly that. Here we go. In come the riders of Rohan. Yeah, and the general's already looking at in a real bad spot there. We're going to see a rear charge, I think, onto these berserkers now. That's going to be... This is heartless. Let these berserkers do what they do best. Just kill men and eat their flesh. Oh, jeez. It's pretty brutal. I'm pretty sure most of those berserkers were flattened as well by Cav. Yeah, just went from winning in at full strength to half strength and losing. And it's only getting worse. Looks like they're going to just die here. That's pretty sad to see. We actually have got to push onto the main cap point here, as you can see. Oh, it looks like they're going to charge the grenadiers. Throw your grenades. Ah. Damn elves. My grenadiers just refused to fire. I got them on fire at will. Everything I tried to do just did not work. They're at half strength. Hopefully they'll stay alive. I just need to get them out of there. Really just do. Oh, my pike's now getting hit in the back. There's not much you can do with Isengard. Once the cab's in, and in amongst you, it's hard for Isengard to stop it. The pikes here losing. Oh, jeez. It's getting hit hard by these men at arms. Just run. Run for your lives away from those goddamn spears. We've got my general now moving over here. We've got some other berserkers and stuff that really need to get moved on. I'm still kind of clearing out this wall on my side. I was probably going to win it, I think. All that really would cost was actually moving that pike out of the point. We should have put a spear or something in there to try and hold, because spears can protect themselves much, much better. But also, like from archers, but also they can just counter cav very easily. Like the cav unit will struggle to get through them. Yeah, the Axane's Edge starting to die. You can see these guys on the wall here, all dead as well. I'm actually retreating Uruks off. I think maybe to send them back to the final cap point, because that's where we were going to try and rally. As you can see over here, this Isengard player is doing the same. He basically defeated the elves. He's only got a couple of units left to take out, but that was pretty much a done deal. These half-orc axes over here, they're killing all these elves at the moment. They just can't deal with the half-orc axes. A pretty average shock infantry unit. General's winning slightly though, so that's at least a win. Noldorian swords over here are having much easier time killing these Uruks. They're bloodied up. That might be Uruk blood though, to be honest. Fight on, boys. Fight on to the last man for Saruman. As you can see, yeah, the Uruks just trying to retreat. Oh, jeez. It's like whatever tries to get off the walls now is just in real trouble getting charged. I mean, you've got a full unit of Dunherd swords here and just getting plowed down by these Noldorian rangers. It's pretty brutal, to be honest. And as you can see here, we have got evidence of Cav on the wall. Rise of Rohan here trying to harass these Dunherd swordsmen. And there you go, the Dunland troops starting to be cut down. It's pretty sad to see. They did such a great job holding this wall. I mean, look at the bodies over here. They sacrificed a lot for victory. Looks like actually the final onager here just burn out, which is good to see. That's not going to be able to use in the final defense here. Well done there by the Isengard player using his fire ammo. This ranger over here is still harassing this Dunland unit. I like how they just accepted they weren't getting home and just decided, you know what, we're going to take as many of these goddamn elves down as we can. I don't know if they killed a single one, but hey, no they haven't. An A for effort. Over on this side over here, it looks like, well, it actually still seems like Isengard's winning. Still cutting down a lot of troops, these half-orcs. Still killing more retainers over here. They've got spears now starting to land. Erling men at arms. I mean, they can just charge into one of these units, they'll do fine. Or send the berserkers in. I mean, the berserkers are still here. We can send them in and try and take on a spear unit. They'll cut through those guys. Shock does do very well against spears, as we all know, as Dawnless Days connoisseurs. At the moment they're going to try and surround this Uruk. Honestly, the Uruk's probably fine with this. This is a spear unit. They're not great on their melee attack. Just keep on stabbing them. Just think of all the man flesh you can eat once you beat all these 2 units. There's already a defense being made around the Orthanc, which looks awesome, but it's not a very easy place to defend. You're just kind of making a circle. And at the moment with Cav, there's a lot of vulnerable spots. They could just charge in with Cav and just plow through, like archers, swords. And yeah, there's a lot of weak spots really at the moment. But yeah, at the moment, it seems like Dunland's going to try and hold on. But I mean, they've done a pretty good job, like on the walls. They did kill a lot. I mean, balance power, 3,200 against 2,000 dead. But I mean, the problem is the Cav. Dunland and Isengard have nothing to stop the Cav right now. Archers and crossbows is about it. Over on this side, the half-orcs getting surrounded, and they're going to start to waver, maybe break. Most of the walls now getting cleared out by Rohan. Who needs Treebeard and his Ents when you have the Yeomen of the Mark to take the walls of Isengard?
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Yeah, they're starting to waver and break. I mean, there's some units over here that are wavering as well. Yeomen of the Mark actually are one of them. Iron Stormers up here, actually getting a bit of a rear charge right now. They're killing some Rohirrim. There's a Guard of the Golden Hall up here as well, actually. Yeah, there is. I think King Theoden's looking for a few kills as well. He's sniffing about. They have routed that archer there. Very well done, boys. We really need to go after some Cav units somehow. Just try and take them out. This might be a good way to take out Cav, though. That Cav unit just stopped at the bottom of the steps. The Berserk's now counter-charging, getting a few of them. I have a feeling the steps are probably one of the spots where the cavalry struggles to get up. If they start, like, they could be charging head-on, plow into that unit there. But then when it gets to the steps, I feel like they get slowed down, maybe. Maybe. That would make more sense. But I feel like a horse can't charge up a bunch of steps. I feel like they'd have to negotiate it. The Berserkers now going in over here, and they should start to have quite a lot of joy taking on these early retainers. I mean, Berserkers really will take on just about anything, and they could win. There's very little that I can name the Berserkers could not take on and win. Maybe other Berserkers. Yeah, Iron Stormers doing their very best there. Got Uruk-hai infantry over here as well, sandwiching the early retainers, or early men at arms, in fact. And they're just thinking, oh, what a terrible mistake we made. A black day, one of the allies. I think that's Dunland's gone. I think Dunland's been beaten. Knights of the Mark managed to get onto the wall again. I goddamn hate that this is a feature in this map, but it does make it unique, I guess. And, I mean, the steps are pretty big. They would allow probably a unit up, but hey, it's annoying. You see the Cavs just going to go in the back.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
Does also mean trolls could charge up here, I imagine. I feel like maybe they should be able to. Mummoks maybe not, I don't know, but I don't know if that if they could even like code that, like monks not to come up, but trolls can, because they're both down as there really is an elephant unit. You see here, look at this, Knights of the Mark just smashing into these berserkers, trying to like, I don't know, trying to break them, but they're really like just trying to kill them. They're still winning. I know they're killing off these men at arms easily. I'm surprised they're not firing. I was going to say, Garrison and Hornburg need to start firing and killing these berserkers. It's the easiest way to kill berserkers. They're light shock infantry at the end of the day. As you can tell from the lack of armor they're wearing. They've got insanely good morale and insanely good melee attack, but my gosh, can they not stop an arrow? Yeah, and all of a sudden they're losing, just like that. It's sad to see. They need to get over to this side and start killing these spears. Rear charge them. They're doing a pretty good job holding the wall. I mean, this is just going to end nastily. Oh, jeez. And the White and Storm over there getting absolutely surrounded by cav. Look at this cursed image. Just seeing so much cav. Once the cab's inside for Rohan in Isengard, it is kind of GG. I feel like a little bit for the for Isengard. There's not much they can do. You need more cav. You need some of that elite skirmisher cav from Dunland that breaks almost instantly at the sight of just about anything. There's cav down here as well. They just pulled through their own troops. There's one berserker surrounded over here. Oh, jeez, he's been cut down. Poor guy. There's a few more, but not many. Just swipe under their legs. Swipe under their legs. Or like under their shields. Just take their legs out. That's what I'd do. Shock infantry again over here. The berserkers doing their work. And then they're bloodied up. But they don't give a damn. Look at these guys. They're just absolute machines. We've got one of the weirdest looking swords I've ever seen in history. But it's also very, very cool. Like the top of it just reminds me of Kylo Ren's like lightsaber. He's got like his weird like lightsaber hilt. It's like they got a hilt on the top of their sword almost. It looks so weird. There's also a razor sharp hilt. You won't want to hold back. But the spears break there, and again another unit cleared out off this wall. And like I said, was doing a pretty good job actually beating this army. It's just when the cav arrived, it's just such a pain. I was like, oh damn it, it's gonna just kill a lot of these guys off. There's like one berserker down here, two in fact, just chilling there for some reason. Don't know what's happening between them. Having a little just coffee break maybe. Over on this side though, whatever remains is now around the Orthanc defending here. We've got a few pike units, quite a few crossbows, which is really all we have to stop the cav. Crossbows and just generally archer fire does slow cav down a little bit. And the pikes, well, obviously stop just about anything as well, unless it's archers. But thing is, you can go around them. You don't need to just charge at the pikes. You just go around the pikes, and you'll avoid mass casualties. This is like the rest of the fight that's going on at the moment is over here. As Rohan deals what remains of this Isengard army. I'm the final one to be holding the walls. And I won't go down without a fight. I'll take every damn Rohirrim man I can down with me. There you go. There's one less to deal with. Kill a few more, boys. Kill a few more. I mean, these Rides of Rohan, yeah, they're meh at best. We've got the Knights of House of Earl here. Theoden himself landing on the wall, charging up the wall. In fact, Garrison the Hornburg, they're landing though. Got the swords there breaking. I think we're going to see a rear charge here from another Knights of the House of Earl. They're going to go into the back of these guys because the Rise of Rohan, they're actually, starting to die. The Berserkers here are chopping them up a little bit. A lot of horse. Yeah, look at this. A lot of horsemen starting to die. Look at that. They're breaking. One less cav unit to deal with. That's a win. We'll take that. Now we've got Guard of the Golden Hall coming in to try and spot, and then we have Garrison the Hornburg rear charging as well. Assaulted on all fronts here by Rohan. Unfortunately, these guys are getting speared down just mercilessly. Brutal. Don't often see that Guard of the Golden Hall winning. There you go, most of the walls now cleared out. I mean, just the bodies down here, and these just a lot of dead in that one spot there. Jeez. And it'll be the same in a few other spots along this wall here. I mean, you can see another one there. Yeah, there's some brutal fights this wall, that has to be said. But it just wasn't enough at the end. And you can see, it looks like Isengard actually being a little bit aggressive, trying to take out Aemir over here, who's down at 19 men. There's a good chance if you shoot him with the crossbow unit, you'll kill his unit off. At least kill him. And I think that was the aim. One of the Isengard players like, if there's one thing I'll do, and that's kill Aemir in this game. Like, he was getting so frustrated that this guy just wouldn't die. He's so low. Got an old Dorian horseman moving over here as well. Need to be careful of them. Yep, crossbows need to get back. Just a few feints going on here and there now. And yeah, that's all of the Rohan troops. Sorry, all the Isengard troops over here dealt with by Rohan, I think. There's just like one berserker left. So we're just going to fast forward a little bit because Rohan then does take their time to get set up for the final assault here on Isengard. We've still got some grenadiers. They've still got some ammo to try and do some damage. They haven't really done a lot in this game. They, like the one they did on the elves was probably the most decisive, but even still, it wasn't like an amazing volley. It's been a fun one, that's for sure. It's nice to see Isengard again. It's a really nice map. I'm looking forward to when they do the other two.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Because they're supposed to be doing like a. This is like when Saruman is like before he's corrupted. Then there's gonna be one when he's like corrupted and like there's like loads of orc pits and stuff like in the ground, like loads of furnaces. And then there's like the final one's going to be like, I think, when the Ents have attacked and there's like water inside the walls, which would be cool as well. But that'd be like, imagine if you could do like naval battles on that. That would be awesome. I'm not quite sure how they're going to make that work for like, for battles, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it won't be like complete standing water. It'll be just like large pools, like lakes of water. I don't know. Maybe it would have dried up a little bit. I'm not really sure. But yeah, the Uruks over here, they're patiently waiting. I mean, the Cav could just charge in. This is just a really weak spot. There's a lot of swords here. There's archers with no ammo. You could just charge in if you wanted to. Then you got infantry over here shifting over. Archers with no ammo, which is something that we were quite glad of. They have run out of most of their ammo, so they can't just sit and shoot us. They are going to have to attack. We do have some ammo left. But it's whether we'll get enough of it off in time. We also were saving our ammo to shoot at other stuff, but really we should have just started shooting anything we could, anything and everything, because I don't know if we're going to get enough time to shoot, like pick our targets. We're just going to get assaulted on all fronts in a moment here, and it's going to be pretty damn brutal. But yeah, it's just something. What are these breaking troops? Oh, there's actually Rohirrim troops here. Getting us 3 easy kills though for these crossbows. That's fine. Can't complain about that. But yeah, it looks as though Isengard is making one last stand. Saruman will be somewhere in this, like, in the tower here. He'll be looking down just thinking, oh boy, my Uruks better hold on. Do what you can. Stop these Rohirrim beasts. But yeah, to be fair, actually, like, the Orthanc itself is like a fortress in itself. Like, it's made of, like, obsidian or something. So it's, like, really, really tough and really hard to take out, apparently. So, like, the Ents tried to knock down the, like, the gate. And try and breach it, and they failed to do so. Apparently, but yeah, here we go. We got some archers going in. They're just throwing in like Yeoman of the Mark. They're not going to do a lot. Just feeding us some kills, really. Some archer fire still going off, trying to hit this general, I think, back here, hit that Noldorian noble. Not it's going to make much of a difference killing those elves general off or not, because the elves have incredible morale anyway. Yeah, broke that arch unit. apart from that, everyone else got home safe for Rohan. Lucky them. But we'll just fast forward again as we wait. It is a little bit of a moment until Rohan goes in once again. I think they're just making up their mind where they're going to attack. They're just shifting around a few units here and there. That's all they're doing. To be honest, it's nothing much tactical. Really, they should just rush every side right now, and we could not hold them. So all they have to do, the more they stand there, well, there's not really much we can do to strengthen our position. But the more they stand there, they're just kind of, well, giving us time to win. I guess the time is going down. Time is against them. They only have 60 minutes. But yes, as you can see, they're just waiting patiently. Guard has gone all healthy. Jeez. These guys are going to go in. It looks like here's the assault. It looks like it's going to take place on this side first. They're making a move. We've got Cav coming forward. This rise of Rohan here. Even at its current state, it's pretty scary. It's a pretty nasty unit. In go the yeoman in the mark again, going in after my general.
They're trying to take out our general. Defend him.
They're not going to take out my general, that's for sure. Here comes a Cav unit going straight into these archers. My crossbows are in behind, trying to protect, get some covering fire off. Covering fire, man! Kill those riders. Oh, and there go the grenades. Oh, boy. Blow up those damn Rohirrim. Just keep throwing them. You got a few more. Keep blowing them up.
The unit has fired all of its ammunition.
More grenades going up. I don't really. Oh, they hit Theoden. Oh boy, that was a pretty actually good hit. Theoden's in a bit of trouble. Down to 36 men now. Urks over here also starting to die.
Men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Over on this flank over here, it seems like they're holding a little bit better. Pike's breaking though. We've got another pike unit here. It's actually kind of getting flanked. It needs to turn around. I think it was trying to defend against the Cav. There you go. Enemy general is dead. Theoden has fallen. I believe Aemir is still alive in here, actually. He's down at 17 men and is still winning his fight. What a nutter. He is now king as well as Aemir, temporarily. Oh, I say temporarily. Could be short-lived if he dies as well, is what I was meaning. But he breaks. He's broken, but he's not dead, I don't think, is Aemir.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Hopefully the last two generals will help with morale a little bit. Don't know about saving the battle. That might be beyond possibility, but maybe we can break a few more Rohan units. Take a few more down with us, boys. But the spears are in behind now. Units are starting to waver, as you can see. Army losses will be coming into effect as it is now. 1,000 against 1,700.
Men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing. Our general has fallen.
There you go, general's fallen. He's been surrounded by a bunch of Rohirrim. Taken out, it's sad to see. And now it's just down to this one player, I think. He's got his general still alive. And he's got a few units just scattered about over here as well. Knights of the Mark, center break. Who's this? Oh, Theoden, alright. So I think we got like 2 of their generals, which is a pretty decent win. Swords over here still battling away in the undergrowth. It's been a hard, long fight, that's for sure. The pikes now are trying to defend against, like the back as the Uruk-hai infantry hold on. So I think these are the last 2 units actually. Go on, pikes, pike as many of them as you can down. Just poke away, poke away. The Cav charging in against the swords though. Finding a way through, and these final 2 units I think are going to break, and the army losses are going to take place right there. And that is the siege at Isengard today, guys. A valiant defeat for Isengard, but it was a fun one, that's for sure, nonetheless. Some pretty good kills. on all sides there. So yeah, well done to Andy, Sinker, and Zahn. All put up a pretty strong defense in that one. But well done to Fjord, Aesthetic Monkey, Yemen Kun, and Asianism, who were playing as the attackers. All did a very good job, managing to break through and take the Orthanc. But yeah, we'll have a quick look at the end results. I mean, I was playing as one of the defenders. 149 kills with my Raiders, 178 kills with my Uruk-hai Infantry, 321 with this one. Oh boy, they did well. 179 with the Stormers. Very, very nice. My Half-Orc Axe is getting 364 kills. Again, chewing up those Rohirrim on the walls. Berserk is getting 188, 125. Pikes, yeah, not doing a lot, unfortunately. My Crossbows, 107 kills. My Grenadiers, 131 kills. Then we have Andy playing as another Isengard army. Unfortunately, his Onager got sniped and out and didn't really get any kills. And then his Raiders getting 137 kills. His Uruk-hai Infantry getting 222, 182, 281 with the Stormers there. Oh boy, 101 with the Half-Orc Axes, 175 with the Berserkers, 191 with the Half-Orc Spears. And then we have Sinker playing as Dunland. He got 200 kills with his Dunherd Archers, 138 with the Elder Archers, 195 with the Blood Avengers. The other got 178, so some pretty good kills there. As Dunherd Chosen not faring so well. 241 with the Dunherd Swords, 175 with the Dunherd Swords there as well. And then his general getting 63 kills before he was overwhelmed. Then we have Zahn, who I think he was going up against the Elves, so he's got a bit lower kills, but still did relatively well. 75 kills with the Stormer General, 95 kills with the Uruk-hai Infantry is the best of the bunch there. 146 with the Stormers, 184 kills with his Half-Orc Axes, 123 kills with his Pikes, actually did pretty decent with his Pikes, and then 178 kills with his Crossbows there. Then we have Yemen Kun playing as Rohan. 171 kills with Aemir before he died or ran away, and we're not sure what happened. 242 kills with the Sword Thanes is very good for them, though. 190 with another there. 183 with the Early Retainers, and his his Early Men at Arms getting 150 kills. His Guard of the Golden Hall getting 251, 189, some really good kills there. Yeoman the Mark, 241. Outscoring the Garrison the Hallmark, who got 175 kills. Then we have Aesthetic Monkey playing as another Rohan army, managing to snipe out his Onager, the defender's Onager, but didn't really do much else. Rise of Rohan getting 160 kills, 175 there. Yeoman of the Mark getting 122, 152 with another one there. Guard of the Golden Hall getting 181 and still really healthy. Then his Early Retainers getting 248, and again really still healthy. 183 with another one here though, and they unfortunately died. But Theoden getting 505 kills before he died. Jeez, well done there. Fjord getting 328 kills with his Knights of the House of Earl General, 188 with the Early Retainers, 183 with another there. His Spears, his Guard of the Golden Hall getting 116. His Archers 127 kills, 174 with the Garrison Hallmark, 191 with another there, and his Cav, his Knights of the Mark, getting 313, 362. Then we have Asianism playing as Imladris, 152 kills with his Noldorian Archers, 256 kills with the Noldorian Swords, 249 with another there, 449 kills with another one there. My gosh, they did well. The Pikes, yeah, nothing really much at all. That's a shame to see. His Cav, though, getting 277 kills with his Horsemen, 298 with the Rangers, and his Archers getting 94 kills. But there you go, guys. That is today's siege battle. Isengard has fallen to the forces of Rohan and Imladris. I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. It certainly was a fun one. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next siege battle is out. And until then, bye for now.